division has been interesting to watch. They've given us some really iconic designs. The Surface laptop line, in particular, has always aimed for that premium Windows experience. It's their answer to the MacBook Air but with a Windows flavor. People look forward to these refreshes. And the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 is getting a lot of buzz. There's a good reason for all this anticipation, you know. It's not just another spec bump we're expecting here. This year, 2025 feels a bit different for Windows laptops. We're seeing big shifts in processors. AI is suddenly everywhere, promising to change how we use our devices. So, the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 isn't just an update. It could be a statement. A showcase of what Microsoft thinks the future of everyday computing should look like. It's about integrating all these new technologies smoothly. That's the real challenge and the real opportunity for them. What are people hoping for? Well, the usual stuff for sure. Better performance, obviously. Longer battery life is always high on the list. A refined design is a given for Surface, but this time, there's more. People are curious about how AI will actually make a difference. Will it be useful or just a gimmick? And will this laptop finally nail all the fundamentals while pushing new boundaries? These are the big questions we're looking at. So, in this piece, we're going to dive deep. We'll look at the leaks, the rumors, and the educated guesses. What can we realistically expect from the 2025 Surface Laptop 13? We'll cover the anticipated performance bumps. We'll discuss the design tweaks and display upgrades. And yes, we'll explore how AI might reshape the user experience. This is your sneak peek into what could be a very significant device. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with what's powering this thing. The processor is the heart of any laptop. For the 2025 Surface Laptop 13, the rumors are pointing strong. We're likely looking at options from Qualcomm, specifically their new Snapdragon X Elite chips. This is a big deal. For years, Intel has dominated this space for Microsoft. AMD has made inroads too. But ARM-based chips like Snapdragon X Elite are promising a serious shakeup for Windows. These next-gen processors aren't just about raw speed, they're built on a different architecture. This architecture is known for efficiency. Think better battery life without sacrificing too much power. Plus, these new chips come with powerful NPUs. That's neural processing units. These are specifically designed for AI tasks. So, the chip choice is directly tied to that big AI push we're seeing across the tech world right now. It's a strategic move. What does this mean for you, the user? Potentially, a much snappier experience. Faster app launches, smoother multitasking, and critically the ability to run complex AI features directly on the device. This on-device AI is key. It means faster responses and better privacy compared to cloud-based AI. We're talking about a significant leap in compute capability, especially for AI-driven workloads. It's not just an incremental update here. Microsoft will need to optimize Windows heavily for these new chips. They've had experience with Windows on ARM before, but this generation feels different. The performance claims from Qualcomm are bold. If Microsoft can nail the software optimization, the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 could be incredibly compelling. It might finally deliver that seamless, powerful, and efficient Windows on ARM experience people have been waiting for. It's definitely one to watch closely. So, we've talked about the new chips, but what does that mean for day-to-day use? Performance isn't just about benchmark numbers, it's about how the laptop feels. With these next-gen processors like the Snapdragon X Elite, expect a noticeable jump in overall responsiveness. Boot time should be quicker, apps should load faster, even web browsing with tons of tabs open should feel smoother. This is the kind of real-world speed that makes a difference. Multitasking should also see a big boost. The combination of more powerful CPU cores and potentially increased RAM options will be key. Imagine running your usual suite of apps. Your browser, email, Slack, Spotify, maybe a photo editor, all at once. The 2025 Surface Laptop 13 should handle this kind of load with more grace. Fewer slowdowns, less frustration. This is super important for productivity users who are constantly juggling different tasks throughout their day. Now let's talk efficiency. This is where ARM-based processors traditionally shine, and it's a huge selling point. The new chips are designed to sip power when you're doing light tasks. This could translate to genuinely all-day battery life, maybe even multi-day for some users. This is a game changer for a portable device like the Surface Laptop 13. Less time tethered to a charger means more freedom to work or create from anywhere. That's a big win. The challenge for Microsoft is balancing this raw power with sustained performance and that amazing battery life. It's not easy. Laptops that are super powerful often get hot and drain battery quickly. Laptops with great battery life sometimes compromise on performance. The promise of the 2025 Surface Laptop 13, especially with these new chips, is that it might finally hit that sweet spot. High performance when you need it, and incredible efficiency when you don't. Surface hardware always has a certain aesthetic. Clean lines, premium materials. Microsoft usually nails the look and feel. For the 2025 Surface Laptop 13, expect an evolution, not a revolution. They'll likely refine what already works. Think a slightly thinner profile, maybe shave off a bit more weight. These incremental changes add up to a more portable and comfortable device to carry around every day. That's the Surface way. We're hearing whispers about even tighter tolerances in manufacturing. This means better build quality overall. The materials will likely remain premium. Think anodized aluminum. Maybe some new color options to freshen things up. Microsoft has been good with colors in the past. Little details like the feel of the hinge, the rigidity of the chassis. These are things Surface usually gets right. And they contribute a lot to that premium perception. The Alcantara fabric keyboard deck has been a signature Surface laptop feature. Some love it, some don't. It'll be interesting to see if Microsoft offers it again, or perhaps provides more all-metal options. Regardless, the focus will be on a clean, minimalist design that feels good to hold and use. It's about creating a device that looks professional but also has a touch of modern elegance. It's a fine line to walk. Ultimately, these design refinements are about enhancing the user experience. A lighter laptop is easier to slip into a bag, a thinner device feels more futuristic, and a well-built machine just inspires more confidence. The 2025 Surface Laptop 13 will likely continue this tradition of understated, high-quality design. It's a key part of the Surface identity, and something that sets it apart in a crowded market of Windows laptops. Section 5. Visual Feast, the evolving display experience. The display is how you interact with your laptop most directly. It has to be good. Surface devices with their PixelSense displays have always prioritized screen quality. They often feature that signature 3:2 aspect ratio. This is great for productivity. More vertical space for documents and web pages. We definitely expect that to continue with the 2025 Surface Laptop 13. It's a practical choice that users appreciate. One of the most exciting rumors is about the refresh rate. We could finally see a 120 Hz display on the Surface laptop. This would be a huge upgrade. Smoother scrolling, more fluid animations, better responsiveness for things like digital inking, if supported. Once you experience a high refresh rate screen, it's really hard to go back. This would bring the Surface laptop in line with other premium devices and significantly enhance the visual experience. Beyond refresh rate, expect continued excellence in other areas. Good brightness levels for outdoor visibility, accurate color reproduction for creative work, and hopefully, continued support for HDR content. Touchscreen capability is a given for Surface laptops. It adds another layer of interaction. These elements combined make for a display that's not just functional, but also a pleasure to look at for hours on end. That's crucial for any daily driver. And let's not forget the bezels. There's always a push for thinner bezels. It makes the laptop look more modern. It maximizes screen real estate without increasing the overall footprint of the device. If Microsoft manages to shrink the bezels further on the 2025 Surface Laptop 13, it will definitely contribute to that sleek, premium feel they're aiming for. A great display is a cornerstone of the Surface experience. Section 6. The AI Revolution: Smarter Computing on Surface. AI is the big story in tech right now, and Microsoft is all in. The 2025 Surface Laptop 13 is expected to be a showcase for their AI ambitions. This isn't just about running ChatGPT in a browser. We're talking about deeply integrated AI features. Features that are powered by those new NPUs we discussed earlier. This is about making your laptop genuinely smarter and more helpful. It's a core part of the new CoPilot plus PC branding. So what kind of AI features can we expect? Think things like advanced Windows Copilot capabilities, real-time translation and transcription, intelligent search that understands context, not just keywords. Features like Recall, which lets you find anything you've seen on your PC. AI-powered image generation and editing tools, right within the OS or bundled apps. These are tools designed to save you time and boost your creativity. It's about enhancing productivity. The key here is on-device AI. By processing AI tasks locally, the laptop can offer faster responses. It can also improve privacy since your data doesn't always need to go to the cloud. This is a significant advantage. It makes AI feel more integrated and less like an add-on. The goal is to make these AI tools feel seamless and intuitive, so they just work, without you having to think too much about the underlying technology. This AI integration has the potential to transform how we use our laptops. It could make complex tasks simpler, it could automate a lot of the tedious stuff, and it could unlock new ways to be productive and creative. Of course, the execution matters. The AI features need to be genuinely useful and not intrusive. But if Microsoft gets it right, the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 could be at the forefront of this AI-powered computing era. Section 7, Staying Connected, Advanced Ports and Wireless Tech. In 2025, connectivity is non-negotiable. A premium laptop needs a good selection of ports, and it needs the latest wireless tech. The 2025 Surface Laptop 13 will need to deliver on both fronts. We expect to see USB-C ports, hopefully with Thunderbolt support. Thunderbolt is crucial for high-speed data transfer and connecting to external displays or docks. It offers versatility that pro users really demand these days. The Surface Connect port is a bit of a question mark. It's been a staple for charging and docking on Surface devices. Some find it convenient, others would prefer an all-USB-C approach for charging. Microsoft might keep it for legacy support, or they might finally decide to go all in on USB-C for everything. We'll have to wait and see on that one. A headphone jack is also something users still appreciate, so hopefully that remains. Wireless connectivity is just as important. Wi-Fi 6E is already common, so for a 2025 device, Wi-Fi 7 would be the next logical step. Wi-Fi 7 offers faster speeds, lower latency, and better performance in crowded environments. Bluetooth will also likely be updated to the latest standard. This means better connections for your wireless headphones, mice, and keyboards. These are the unsung heroes of a smooth user experience. And then there's the big one, 5G. Will the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 offer a 5G option? It's a possibility, especially with ARM-based chips that often have integrated modems. 5G would provide true go-anywhere connectivity, always-on internet, even when Wi-Fi isn't available. This would be a huge plus for mobile professionals. It would add to the cost and battery consumption, so it might be an optional upgrade, but it's definitely a feature to look out for. Section 8. Input and interaction keyboard, trackpad, and beyond. How you interact with your laptop is fundamental. Keyboards and trackpads are critical. Surface laptops have generally had excellent keyboards, good key travel, nice tactile feedback, comfortable for long typing sessions. We expect the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 to continue this tradition. Microsoft understands the importance of a quality typing experience. It's a core part of what makes a laptop feel premium. We might see some subtle refinements to the keyboard, perhaps improved backlighting, maybe even quieter key presses, or new shortcut keys for AI features, like a dedicated CoPilot key. These small changes can make a big difference in daily use. The layout will likely remain standard and comfortable. Microsoft usually doesn't mess too much with a winning formula when it comes to their keyboards, and that's a good thing for users. The trackpad is another key interaction point. Precision trackpads on Windows have come a long way. Surface trackpads are typically large and responsive. We might see an even larger trackpad on the 2025 model. Haptic feedback is also becoming more common on premium laptops. This could be an area where Microsoft makes an upgrade, providing more precise and customizable click sensations. Smooth gesture support is, of course, essential, and while this is a traditional clamshell laptop, it's still a Surface. So, touchscreen support is pretty much guaranteed. It's useful for quick scrolling, tapping, and some light interactions. Pen support might also be there, though it's more of a focus for the 2-in-1 Surface devices. Still, having the option for pen input can be handy for some users. Overall, expect a polished and comfortable input experience from the 2025 Surface Laptop 13. Section 9. Conclusion: future-proofing your workflow with Surface. So, to wrap things up, the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 is shaping up to be a really interesting device. It's not just an iterative update. With the potential shift to new ARM-based processors like Snapdragon X Elite, deep AI integration and refined design, it could be a significant step forward. It represents Microsoft's vision for the next generation of Windows laptops. That makes it pretty exciting for tech enthusiasts. This device is poised to play a key role in the evolution of Windows computing. It's part of the new wave of CoPilot Plus PCs. These machines are designed from the ground up for AI. If the performance and efficiency claims hold true and the AI features are genuinely useful, this laptop could set a new standard. It could show what's possible when hardware and software are tightly integrated with AI in mind. That's a big statement. For users, this means a laptop that's not just powerful and portable today, but also one that's ready for the future. The AI capabilities, the efficient architecture, the modern connectivity, these are all features that will become increasingly important. It's about future-proofing your workflow. Whether you're a student, a professional, or a creative, this laptop aims to provide the tools you need, both now and for years to come. Ultimately, the 2025 Surface Laptop 13 has a lot of potential. It could be the device that truly nails the Windows on ARM experience. It could be a leader in the AI PC space, and it will likely continue the Surface tradition of premium design and build quality. There's definitely a lot of hype, and if Microsoft delivers on these promises, the wait will have been worth it. It's one we'll be keeping a very close eye on.